everyone, it's George here. I hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for checking into episode 1 of this monthly check-in hair growth series. I'm really excited to make this series. This is something I didn't know if I would ever do, but I have decided to go ahead and do this so that you guys can watch the hair growth, and it also gives me a little bit more motivation to make sure I'm doing everything properly. So the big question is, why are you growing your hair, George? Tell all. I will gladly tell you why I'm growing my hair. I have actually always wanted to grow my hair for years and years and years, like well over 10 years, but I just never did it. I never got around to doing it. I was 21 when I met my girlfriend as well, and I wanted to look nice for her and have clean, sharp haircuts. And actually, I used to have really strange hair when I met her, and then she politely asked one day, George, maybe you should get a haircut. And I started getting these like low fade to medium fade cuts, and she loved it. And I liked it as well because I'd never gone to like a Turkish barber's before. I'd never had that experience where they actually really tend to your hair and look after you, and then they set things on fire and they get rid of the fluff coming off your ears and around your face, and they trim your eyebrows, and you just come out looking really sharp and really fresh. And for those who know me, I like to think anyway, I'm not a massive egoic person where I really care about looking super sharp all the time. I wear like super chill clothing all the time. And, the thought of wearing a suit is nice for a day, but I could never wear like nice clothes all the time. And it's the same with my appearance. I don't care about it anywhere near as much as I think I do or others think I do. I'm gonna put some pictures up of some of the haircuts that I used to get, and I would get these all the time, literally once a fortnight. And it would look good for 2 or 3 days, and then I would notice the hair starts growing, especially at the bottom here, and it grows too fast at the top, and it didn't look good, and you could tell that I needed a trim. But regardless, I kept it going because I liked it. People around me always complimented me on it. I used to get really cool patterns and shapes in my hair as well. I thought that was fun. But in the back of my mind, I always wanted to grow my hair. I've always wanted to do it, but I know that when you decide to do it, you've got literally a year of your hair looking very messy and unkept, and quite literally everyone in your life will tell you to get a haircut, or, oh, why are you growing your hair? You looked so good before, or, why don't you just get a quick cut? Honestly, you'll look so much better. Don't grow your hair, come on, no one likes a guy with long hair. But something happened this year where I just thought, you know what? I'm nearly 28. I don't want to look back when I'm an old man. Not that I'm reaching old age yet, but I don't want to look back one day and think, I had all this hair in my 20s and I never grew it. I never experienced long hair. I always just got it cut every 2 weeks. I spent loads of money on it, keeping it nice and fresh and trimmed, always having the same haircut. I never grew it out. I know 100% I would kick myself on my deathbed if I never grew my hair. So now we come to the reasons. Why am I growing my hair? Well, firstly, because of just that. I want to do it. I want to experience it. I want to at least be able to get it up in a bun and know what that looks like and feels like for me. Also, I've always wanted to, so I'm fulfilling something that I've always wanted to do, which is nice. You should always try and do that in life. If there's a certain place in the world that you want to visit, you should definitely go and do it. If there's a certain thing that you want to do, definitely go and do it. Talking about relationships, if there's that person you've always wanted to speak to and talk to and get to know, try and do it, because at the end of life, all we'll have are our memories. Essentially, you're allowing nature to take its course, right? Hair grows out of your scalp and then we cut it, right? Whereas if you allow nature to take its course, it keeps growing and growing and growing, and often it does reach a certain length and then it really slows down. For me, long hair on men is actually a really amazing thing, and there's a lot more history and spiritualism connected to it than we realize. It's a bit like your eyebrows. If you shaved off an eyebrow, it would grow, but it wouldn't grow forever. It would just grow to the right length. Now, of course, if we don't ever cut our hair, it will grow really long. I mean, you look at Sikhs, they have to have their hair up in a turban a lot of the time because they never cut it. And I'm not saying that we should just let everything grow like, our fingernails will go all curly and horrible if we never cut them. So, I'm not saying that this is something that everyone should do. I'm not saying that there's some divine purpose to it, but just to me, like you see, I've got a beard as well. I think that's very natural, especially for men to grow a beard, like it's there. If we're shaving it all the time, we get all these bumps and red sores, and it's almost like nature, like, just let it grow, man, just let it grow. So I like to grow the beard, and I'm gonna grow the hair now, and I think that it's gonna be something that will mean a lot to me. Just allowing nature to take its course rather than constantly fighting it and trying to make it look a certain way to fit in with society. We need to remember that long hair on men is actually a very normal thing, or at least was. Even 100 years ago and before, the further you go back in history, the longer hair was on men. The only reason that men started to cut their hair was they realized that in battle, it was a lot more productive to have shorter hair so that the enemies couldn't grab it and then cut your head off and stuff, which isn't nice. But men always had long hair. And it was seen as a sign of masculinity, it was a sign of health, it was a sign of honor, it was a sign of strength. I mean, we look at Samson in the Bible, he had long hair, and then the gods cut the hair off and he lost his powers. You look at all the Greek gods, you see they've got amazing physiques, but they always had a big beard and long hair. And not that I'm trying to look like that, but I just think that back in the day, we looked at long hair on men very differently than we do now. And it really is just now that men have started cutting their hair. Honestly, just go back any time in history, men had long hair. And it wasn't just the times, it was a sign of everything that I just previously spoke about. I also think every man should try it, because you'll probably love it. My mate has just started growing his hair as well, and he had really short hair like I always used to, and I think I inspired him to do it. We've been talking about it, and we're just saying like how every man should try it, because you never know, like he looks so good. It's growing really long, he can like slick it back now, and I just think he looks awesome with it. And he was complimenting mine, even though my hair isn't long yet. This is only episode 1 of the check-in series. But just when men grow their hair, you're either gonna hate it straight away or you're gonna love it. And if you love it, crack on. Another reason why I'm very excited to grow my hair is because it's certainly a test. It's a test for you, it's a test for your family and friends and society, okay? You are gonna be tested heavily by deciding to grow your hair. For example, the negative backlash that you're going to receive from family and friends. Oh, you look way better before. No, keep your hair short. Oh, come on, you don't wanna be that guy with the long hair. Oh, it's gonna get greasy and disgusting. You're gonna put your hair in a ponytail. Ugh. No, long hair is for girls, short hair is for guys. And luckily I'm in a happy relationship, but I can imagine being single as well, and you probably wouldn't feel your most attractive growing out your hair. So my partner really likes it now, which is nice. She was a bit like, oof, at the start, I don't think you should do this, you look really nice with short hair. And then I started growing it, and I think she's really enjoying it now, like just seeing how healthy it's looking and stuff. And again, just all those points that I spoke about, I think once you accept that and realize the reasons why someone's doing it, you can appreciate it a lot more than just, oh, I'm gonna grow my hair, because I'm not doing this to be lazy. There's a purpose behind it. I didn't think about this one either, but it's gonna save me a lot of money, because I was getting my hair cut once a fortnight without fail. And if I could get my hair cut once a week, I would have done that back in the day. So I was getting 2 haircuts a week, and it was about 30 quid a time. So that's £60 a month that I was spending on haircuts, and you tally that over the year, it's a lot of money that I'm gonna be saving. I also feel like there's less ego involved now, which might be a silly thing to say, but I just think, and I used to hate this is what I used to hate about going to the barber shop every couple of weeks, is I would go there and I'd get it all trimmed and I'd get it all looking lovely and nice, and then I'd just think like, who am I trying to please? Who am I trying to impress? Like, cool, my girlfriend likes it. That's enough reason to do it. But like, other than her, why am I doing this? Why am I trying to look sharp all the time? Why am I trying to wear like tight clothes that fit good and have the hair perfect all the time? And it felt like I was just constantly fighting this urge to let go of all of that. It feels so nice when you do, when you think to yourself, do you know what, I'm not going to get a sharp trim. I'm just going to let my hair grow. I'm just going to let the beard grow. I'm just going to still try and look good, try and look, appealing and professional, but just a bit more laid back. And I think that's why long hair is associated with like surfers. Like, yeah, man, yeah, dude, just like chilling, with a beer, and they got their surfboard, because they're just chilled, they're relaxed, they're not thinking about themselves, they're not thinking about like how they look necessarily, they're just living life and chilling out. So I think long hair is definitely associated with like quite a chilled, like relaxed vibe. You'll be amazed at how much you look after your hair when you start growing it. I honestly thought I was just gonna grow it and that would be it, but suddenly I start, making sure I'm doing it right by looking at these videos online and researching and getting advice of my partner. And suddenly it's like, you need to wash your hair more, you need to start putting these oils in your hair, you need to start massaging it at night. I'm like, really? I don't want to do any of that stuff. But the more I looked into it, the more I realized that these products are actually really good for hair growth, and that they are natural ingredients provided by the earth. And when we rub them into our hair, it can stimulate the scalp, it can help our hair to grow longer and thicker and make it stronger. I've stopped using hair product now. I used hair product every single day. My scalp is so much cleaner. I can't even tell you. I don't have any sores or dandruff or itching or irritability on my scalp anymore at all whatsoever. It was the products that I was rubbing into my hair the whole time. So I need to emphasize this, just going a little bit off topic. Whatever you're putting on your face every day, if you're a woman, if you're a guy, moisturizer, makeup, whatever it is, you need to make sure that it's the best stuff going, because I can't even believe, I was using a decent hair product. It was a good one, it was an expensive one, it was healthy ingredients, but it was messing up my scalp. And I don't wear deodorant, right? That'll make you feel sick, but I don't smell. If I go like that under my armpits, there's no smell. I don't smell because I'm a healthy person. It's only when we eat unhealthy food that we smell. Topic for another time. But I found this deodorant that I really like, all natural ingredients, started rubbing it on, and I got like a reaction in my armpit. It clogged my pores. Like, I had all these lumps under my armpit. Crazy. So even these healthy, organic, natural products, you got to be careful and see how your body reacts. But the oils that I'm using at the moment are amazing for my scalp. It reacts so well to them being applied. I am thinking about adding more to the collection, but at the moment I'm using peppermint oil. I'm using rosemary oil, good old classic castor oil, or is it castor? Castor oil. Castor oil. Castor oil, man. I think it's castor, I don't know. And then some coconut miracle oil. You can just use normal coconut, but I saw this on a video and it looked really good and it smells amazing, so I use that. And what I do is I put all the oils in my hand and I scrub it together and I rub it into my scalp about an hour before I shower in the mornings. So normally I'll wake up, do that, walk around, brush my teeth, do all that stuff, and then shower, shampoo and conditioner, and I'll do that twice a week. So where are we during your hair growth journey, George? Well, we're currently in month 3. I wish I started it at month 1. I was going to do one of those videos. Actually, I'm still going to do one of those videos, where it's a speed thing and you start from day 1 and it speeds all the way through a year and you get a year of hair growth. I'm going to be doing that. And now this is what it looks after 3 months. So it's definitely grown a lot. I mean, if you look at the buzz cut compared to how it is now, it's not that long yet. It's down to like my nose, the top of my nose, middle of my nose. And the sides are a bit weird because obviously down here, it hasn't grown very much because I used to get the low fade. And then at the top here, it's very long, but here it's quite short. But this is 3 months, 3 months. And I'm eating healthy, I eat a vegan diet, I'm getting loads of fruits and vegetables, and especially the H320 from the fruits and vegetables will really help with hydration. Hydration really helps with growing healthy hair. My hair feels so much healthier than it's ever felt before. As I say, I'm washing it twice a week at the moment with a good shampoo and conditioner. I'll put the ones that I'm using in the description. I'm using those oils an hour before doing the shampoo and conditioner. If you feel like you're going to grow your hair as well, do it, especially if you're a guy, just do it. Get it done because it'll feel so good and you feel very empowered when you do it. Because like I say, society is constantly saying to us, cut your hair, fit in, be normal, follow the crowd, follow the herd. But if you grow your hair, you're going to stand out. You're going to make a point of saying, look, I don't abide by society's norms. I do my own thing. I make myself feel happy. And it's amazing because when I decided to grow my hair, I realized, why don't I just do this with everything in life? If I want to do something, do it. As long as you're not harming anyone else or yourself in the process, and it's a good thing, do it. It's made me so much happier as well. Honestly, it's made me really happy because I'm not constantly going to the barbers now and worrying about how I look and I'm just relaxing and living my life and just allowing nature to take its course. The one thing I will say though is the awkward stage has hit for sure. If you didn't already notice, the awkward stage has hit. However, I don't really see it as an awkward stage. I think that we need to get rid of that saying because it's only awkward if you make it awkward, right? Like if you met me for the first time and I was just sat opposite you like this, you'd just be like, okay, that's just his hair. But because I always look like this, it's like, oh, George, your hair looks really awkward, but it's not awkward. Here's the thing, right? I wear these headbands, right? These are an absolute lifesaver, right? Because I'm a personal trainer. And if I was personal training and, my hair was like this, I was like, right guys, keep going, all right, let's get a few more reps. I think people wouldn't take me that seriously. However, if I use this, I can pull it back. I end up looking a bit like a football player, but I don't care. And then boom, it actually looks cool. I think it looks nice. It looks professional. You can barely see it when it's in. And also it creates these nice, I don't know if you can see. You see it creates these nice little partings in the hair. So it looks like you've kind of gone like that and it's set. And I really like it. I get compliments on it, and I can get a little taster of what it's going to look like when I can eventually tie it up. So thank you so much for checking in to this episode 1 of my hair growth journey, hair growth series. Let me know how your hair growth journey is treating you in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Take care until then. See you soon.